Alrighty, ladies and gents, and just like that, we are on for another session of Trivs at Home. Welcome, welcome. I am your host, Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarfs. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I see the people on the Facebook feed. We've got Lani, we've got Mike Rayner in there. Robert, good to see you. Mr. Nelson, and everyone else who's watching as well on the Twitch feed. We're on Mixer, and we're also on YouTube. So, expanding the brand. After yesterday's multi-stream actually went pretty well, so we decided to do it again, and it's looking like it's going to go quite smoothly, and back to back as well. So we've got today's one, which is all about what's called It's Showtime is the theme, which is all about theatre and musicals. So a very exciting and fun and upbeat kind of trivia session we've got planned for you guys today. So hopefully you guys are all excited and looking forward to that. So yeah, that's very exciting. Thanks again for joining in. We've got Shakespeare for a theme round. We've got Name the Show from the opening line from the opening number. And that round is all multiple choice, which is round 2. Then we've got logos, or musical logos, which is the picture round on round 3. And then the confidence round in round 4. So again, 4 rounds of trivia here. If you guys have never played before, welcome. It's pretty straightforward on how this works. All you're going to do is just answer trivia questions that are going to be appearing on this screen. There'll be a little text box just under here where my fingers are now. So you'll be able to see the questions and hear me read them out. There's 4 rounds of 10 questions. And the way that works, I can bring up a little helpful box here to pop up on the screen. There we go. So yeah, 4 rounds of trivia, as I mentioned. There's 10 questions per round. And you get 1 point per correct answer. Ooh, we've got Lani on the Facebook chat saying that she's drinking homemade Thai tea and it's better than the restaurants. Well, Lani, I have a surprise for you. I'm actually drinking a honey and ginger tea as of right now. That's right. Usually I go the alcoholic beverage, but I went with a honey and ginger tea for dinner just earlier, so I'm still drinking that, and maybe I'll move on later, but we are now tea buddies. So there you go, Lani. Cheers to that. Anyone else who's drinking anything in the comments, let us know, or eating. Stacy, good to see you, and welcome. Another regular joining in, appreciate that. That's good stuff. So yeah, as I was saying, it's 10 questions per round, 1 point per correct answer. Now, you don't lose any points for any incorrect answers, so even if you don't know any answer to something, have a guess, because you never know, you might get it. And hey, Pete, good to see you. Welcome, we're doing trivia at home. It's pretty simple and straightforward. All you need is a pen and paper. There's going to be 4 rounds, 10 questions, 1 point per correct answer, except for the last round, the confidence round, but I'll explain how that works when we get to it. We're going to have breaks between each round, so you guys can stock up on your snacks or your drinks, or, you know, double check answers and stuff like that. We've also got Risa May performing live. She's going to be singing for us, which is awesome. It's good to have her back performing again. And we also encourage team and solo play. So regardless of where you're watching this from, if you're home by yourself or out by yourself somewhere, or if you've got some family or housemates or friends nearby, get them involved. Maybe call them up on a Zoom chat or Skype or something and get them involved and come up with a solo or team name for yourselves as well. And of course, there's going to be prizes at the end of the night too, which is always great. So yeah, very excited moving forward with the musicals and theatre themed night we've got going on tonight. So it's a lot of fun. Now, for those who were playing that not on the Facebook, although it's also an option for the Facebook players, in regards to sending your answers to me at the end of each round, there is a Google form link that I've added into the descriptions on either Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube, and in Facebook you guys can do that too. And all it is you just open that up, it'll come up with a little form, you just put your team name in, select which round you're submitting answers for, put in the appropriate answers, and click on that submit form at the bottom. Now, you're also going to need to keep track of your answers as well, because at the very end, you're going to be adding up all your points and scores as well when you eventually submit your final score total to me. And then at the very end of the night, when I'm double checking all that, that's another time when Risa May will be up here performing for you guys as well. So again, very exciting. But yeah, very straightforward. If you're using the Google Forms, you go about using it that way. The links are in all the descriptions or the titles of the video themselves, depending on where you're viewing it from. Otherwise, if you're on the Facebook video, you can do it via a screenshot using the Messenger app and just send a screenshot through to me via that. So either way, there's 2 options there that you can send answers through to me. Now, I do encourage no answers in the comments, guys, no spoilers or anything like that, but there'll be a little bit of a segment in the next screen when we move into round 1 and get going with that, which is all very exciting. So Evan7 we've got over in Twitch, welcome. The Google form link is in the video if you guys want to play. We're doing a musical and theatres themed trivia night, so it's very exciting. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. You just keep your answers to yourselves and submit them on the forms at the end of each round. So what I'll do, I'll bring up the, first round, front page, so you can see how it looks like for those who are new here. So this is how the first round's going to look. This is the setup we've got here. We've got round 1 up the top and the actual theme of the actual round, which is all about Shakespeare for round 1. Questions are going to appear in this blue box down here, and they'll be numbered so you can obviously see them as well as hear me mention them. Now, as I mentioned, don't put answers in the comments. Use a pen and paper or note-taking app device, and then send the answers to me at the end of each round. If you're using the Google Forms, you're going to have to make a second copy of your answers just to keep track of them as well. So that way, because once you've submitted the form, you can't go back and have a look. It just means I have a copy of it. So keep a track of your answers you submit as well. Otherwise, those ones doing the Facebook message, you guys have got a photo of it because that's the method you guys are going with. So that's all very exciting. And before we begin as well, usually we've been doing this and asking for like donations and tips to ourselves for our performance and stuff like that, but we've scrapped that. We are now putting it towards the Black Lives Matter movement. I've included some links, again, I'm messing up with the arms, in the tips here. Depending on where you're actually located, this is how you can actually help. If you click on or go to any of these links, enter them into your browser, and you can look into how you can just make things a little bit easier. You can support the cause because obviously it's going on in the world right now. Times are a little bit crazy and they need the help and support and backing of everybody. And even still, if you don't have much money to even donate towards anything, that YouTube link at the bottom is actually something you can do for free. All you need to do is just have that playing in your web browser and just make sure you don't have any ad blockers enabled, because the revenue that makes from ads playing through, they're putting that towards donation. So you can actually watch the video, do a bit of learning for yourself, and then pretty much just repeat it, and then let the ad scroll through. You can have it on in the background after you've actually watched it and just let it play. You can go off and do anything else you need to do, make dinner or make food or whatever you feel like doing, game, totally up to you. But yeah, just letting that video run through even helps just that little bit. So just remember guys, a little bit goes a long way, so keep that in mind. So with that in mind, I think we're pretty good to go. It's about 7 where we are in California time. So good evening to those in, I guess, America, California time, or American time. Good morning in Osaka, and good, I guess, afternoon. You've just hit past 12 in Melbourne, which is where I'm originally from, and anywhere else you guys are from. If you guys want to put in the comments where you guys are actually watching this from, that'd be kind of cool, just to see what kind of, like, geographical location of players that we've got viewing this trivia session going on today. So it's very exciting. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into round 1 questions, which is all about Shakespeare, which is all very exciting, and I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully you guys are too. So question number 1 is this: how many times does suicide occur in Shakespeare's plays? How many times does suicide occur in Shakespeare's plays? And we've got Robert on the Facebook chat saying he's from Ohio. Well, Ohio to you, and in Japanese that actually means hello or good morning. So that works for you. I don't know if you actually knew that, but you live in a place that pretty much means good morning in Japanese, or the short version anyway. It is Ohio gozaimasu, and it's spelt differently, but you say it the same way. So there you go. Anytime you say where you live, you're pretty much saying good morning to somebody. That's awesome. That is awesome. So that is Robert there in Ohio. So there we go, another US state. Time difference again. I think you're a couple hours ahead of us. So again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. It is Friday night where we are. Saturday in other parts of the world as well. But yeah, so how many times does suicide occur in Shakespeare's plays? So all of them. There is a total amount. So let's see. So getting right into the Shakespeare knowledge, guys. This was actually a request from one of our regular players. We do have requests come through for different trivia theme ideas. So this was one of them that we've popped up. We've got a 3 from Robert. Is that in regards to what? Oh, 3 hours ahead. Timeline. Time zone. Okay, so you're currently just up to 10 p.m. Well, it is a Friday night, so that's alright. As long as you're not working tomorrow or don't have a busy day planned. I appreciate you joining in. Alrighty. Question number 2 now. Which of Shakespeare's plays is the shortest? Which of Shakespeare's plays is the shortest? So length of time of the actual play. Which of Shakespeare's plays is the shortest? Round one, all about Shakespeare. And we've gone ahead again, we've actually cut the lighting for this trivia because halfway through yesterday's trivia that we did, we noticed that just the TV with the chat windows up there is bringing up enough glare just to keep me enough lit, but also then this cool background that's going on this little divider thing that we've got going, divider wall, is also providing enough cool light for background. So we don't even need any extra lights anymore, which also makes it a little bit cooler for doing these, which is great because we're heading into summer right now. But yeah, hopefully you guys like that little cool effect. Yeah, which of Shakespeare's plays is the shortest? Question number 2. Number 3 is this. Which play is this quote from? Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. And Yichin! Welcome to the Twitch feed. We're doing trivia at home. If you want to play, all you need is a pen and paper. Just write down the answers to these questions. We've got 4 rounds of trivia here, 10 questions each. Don't put any answers in the comments, and then you can send the answers to me using the Google form, which is in the title description, or it's even in the comments as well. If you need me to post it again, let me know and I can do that for you as well. But welcome to my Twitch followers and people tuning in there, or maybe on Mixer or YouTube. But yeah, question number 3, which play is this quote from? Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Doesn't like it. Very exciting. Exciting, guys. Well, Shakespeare. 2 Trivs or not 2 Trivs? That is the question. I actually had that on the previous artwork, but then we ended up changing it. So I couldn't put that cool quote in. I wanted that to stay in there, but I guess not. Yeah, you'll be submitting answers at the end of each round. So you don't have to do it for every answer to each question. Just 4 times for each round. So 4 rounds, 4 times at the end of each round. Alrighty, question number 4 now is this. What actor and also director of the film played King Henry in the 1989 film Henry V? What actor and also director of the film played King Henry in the 1989 film Henry V or Henry V? There you go, I just posted into the Twitch chat for you guys there in case you need the Google form link. Just got that in there for you. Again, those on Facebook, if you want to use the Google form as well, I can post that in the chat for you. We do have some people on the Facebook that like doing it via the Google form, otherwise they use the Messenger option. Either or is okay. We just made this because when I realized I was branching out to different streaming platforms, I knew I had to get a different method because you can't send photos on some of those other streaming platforms. So there we go. Question number 5 now is this. What are Oberon and Titania's feuding over in A Midsummer Night's Dream? What are Oberon and Titania feuding over in A Midsummer Night's Dream? What are they feuding over? Shakespeare fans in the house, this round is for you. Well, it's for anyone, really. Anyone who's actually playing. But Shakespeare fans, a little bit more for you, because this is hopefully your area of expertise. Except you're fans of Shakespeare, hopefully you guys will do well this round. Question number 5. What are Oberon and Titania feuding over in A Midsummer Night's Dream? Just over halfway now through round 1, and we move on to question 6. Which of Shakespeare's plays has the highest body count? Which of Shakespeare's plays has the highest body count? And I believe, well, when we go through the answers, I actually have the number. There you go. Sometimes I have little fun facts added onto the answers when we go through the answers after each round as well. It's always after the break, so we always do a round of trivia. We have question repeats that It'll be questions 1 to 5, 6 to 10 popping up on the screen for you guys in case you need to go over them again, double check answers, or in case you missed one. And then we go into a break. And then after the break, we come back, go through the answers to the previous round, celebrate because of how awesome you all did, and then we launch into the following round, which in this case will be round 2. Yeah, which of Shakespeare's plays has the highest body count? Number 6 there. Number 7 is this. Which play is this quote from? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? So which play is this quote from? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? And tell me which Shakespeare play that quote is from. Hope you guys that are watching on different platforms are enjoying this. Again, thanks for tuning in. We're going to have some live singing as well as the trivia, so it's not just trivia and testing your knowledge and quiz kind of fun stuff. Got Reese May singing for you too. Look at that, trivia and singing. What more could you want? Question number 8 is this. What actor played Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love? What actor played Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love? Question number 8. Hey, Sean Lawrence, how are you, good sir, in the Facebook chat? We are doing trivia at home. Good to see you, mate. I hope you are doing well too. Everything is good here. Try and keep busy doing these live stream of trivias, which is great fun. But if you feel like playing, just grab a pen and paper. And then you can just screenshot your answers to me at the end of each round. Or you can use the Google form link that I've posted in the chat or the actual video description too. Either or is up to you. It's pretty straightforward. It's a musicals and theatre night. We're on Shakespeare for round 1. Different themes each round. Good to see you too, man. Thanks for tuning in. Or if you have friends that would be interested, feel free to share the video on Facebook. Get more involved. It is public. So the more the merrier. But yeah, for now, what actor played Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love? And it doesn't matter if you're joining in a little bit late. There is question repeats that we do at the end of each round. They'll be popping up on the screen so you can play catch up. No problem at all. The beauty of that. Question repeats is you can play catch up in case you miss something. Question number 9. Name the play from this quote. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Question number 9. Again for the Shakespeare round. Very exciting. We did have Four Pines Brewing sponsoring these trivia nights previously. We're having a little break over June because I've got to the end of some of the prizes and we're figuring out new ways of getting some prizes out to you guys who are playing. So they'll be back on board in July. So I have a couple of like beers and stuff left for prizes, and then it'll just be other prizes I give you guys for placing in whatever positions you place, first, second, or third. But yeah, Four Pines will be back on board in July. Hopefully those who have won some beers from this already have enjoyed them or have gone out and tried them. If you've seen them, you can buy them online at their websites. It's a good beer. Might have one after this tea, actually. Alright, now question number 10, last question for this round is this. Which character says, if music be the food of love, play on? Which character says, if music be the food of love, carry on? Which character says, if music be the food of love, carry on? Easy, easy. Lemon squeezies, ladies and gents. And just like that, that is the end of round 1. Now, what's going to happen, as I mentioned, is we'll do the question repeats. They're going to pop up on the screen. Questions 1 to 5 first for about 30 to 45 seconds. And then 6 to 10. So, just in case you need to double check answers or you missed a question, this moment coming up next is for you guys. And then straight after that, we're launching into a break. So, during that break, or if you've got all your answers and you're totally fine now, now's the time to submit your answers to me. So if you're doing it via Facebook and you want to go the messenger option, screenshot your answers with your team names, because I like reading the team names and seeing what kind of cool, creative, witty, and funny team names you come up with. So definitely have your team names and screenshot that through and send it to me via Messenger. If you're using the Google Forms on any of the other platforms you're viewing this from, again, open up that Google form, you enter your team name, there'll be a section to choose which round you're submitting for, and then proceed to put the corresponding answers in the question numbers that follow, and then go down to the bottom, click submit form, and just like that, you are done. And remember, those who are submitting on the Google Forms, keep track of your answers, because you will be marking them yourselves. For when we get to the very end, you'll be sending me a final total score of everything when I'm double checking everything, alright? And then after the break, guys, we'll be coming back. We'll go through the answers to round 1, and then Risa May is going to be performing for you guys as well. So get excited about that. But in the meantime, here come the question repeats. This is all for you guys, and then we're going to go into a break. So, we'll see you soon.
You leaned in closer, I should have kissed you. Your hair was longer, I pulled away from it. Moved to the city, over the Tappan Zee Bridge. You like the colors, I can't see anything. I'll be your coffee, I'll be your poster child. Walking like Jesus, when all the stores are closed. You think of drowning out in your parents' pool.
Boom. And just like that, ladies and gents, we are back. So I hope you enjoyed your break. And hopefully, like I said, for those playing for the first time, that's how the question repeats work. They just pop up on the screen for about, 30 to 45 seconds. And then you guys can see them if you need them. And then we go into a break. But for now, we're going to go through the answers to round one's a Shakespeare round. But actually, before we do that, I'm going to go through the team names that you guys sent through. So let me just pull those up as well. So I'm going to pull those up on this device here. I have two devices. I have my phone and my iPad. Alright, so team names first. Read them out. We have Escapees from Stafford upon Avon. Welcome to those guys, regular viewers and players here, so good to see you. Then we've got Team Stank, another regular team. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We've also got Team Pigeon and Penguin. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Then we've got Too Trivia or Not Too Trivia. I think that's a new team on the Twitch stream. Nice one. Then we've got Goop, which is the family team on my side there. And we've also got Team Sing It. So there we go. Congratulations and welcome, guys. Thanks for playing. Now, if you guys do end up joining a little bit further down, you can join in at any time and just submit your team names and let me know what teams you're playing with. Yesterday, we had someone start from round 2, and they actually did all right. They ended up coming second. So surprisingly well, but then again, they knew a lot of the 2 shows that we were doing the questions from, so that worked out for them. But let's get into the answers now, guys. So the Shakespeare round. The question was, how many times does suicide occur in Shakespeare's plays? It's 13 times. Ironically, the unlucky number right there for those who consider 13 to be unlucky. Number 2, or question 2, which of Shakespeare's plays is the shortest? And that would be the Comedy of Errors. The Comedy of Errors for number 2 there. Question number 3, which play is this quote from? Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. That is from Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar for number 3 there. Question number 4, which actor and also director of the film played King Henry in the 1989 film Henry V? And that is Kenneth Branagh. Branagh, B-R-A-N-A-U-G-H. So Branagh, maybe. Branagh, maybe as well. Could be Branagh. But either way, that's how it's spelt, so that's the name we were looking for there. Number 5 is, what are Oberon and Titania feuding over in A Midsummer Night's Dream? They're feuding over a child or changeling child. The answer for number 5, a child or changeling child. Number 6 now. Question number 6. Which of Shakespeare's plays has the highest body count? And that would be Titus Andronicus, and that is 14 over 5 acts. So 14 deaths over 5 acts. So the highest body count is Titus Andronicus. So 14 over 5 acts. Number 7 now is, which play is this quote from? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? That is from The Merchant of Venice. The Merchant of Venice. Number 7 there. Number 8 now. What actor played Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love? Well, that is Joseph Fiennes. Joseph Fiennes. The actor Joseph Fiennes. I've actually seen that movie. It was a little while ago, actually, when that film came out. And it was with Gwyneth Paltrow as well. Number 9. Name the play from this quote. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Well, that is from Macbeth. Macbeth. I remember watching the film to that and having to read the novel, I think for year 11 or year 12 in high school. So, Macbeth, I remember we had to study that one a lot back in school. That was one of the Shakespeare plays of choice that we had to study. And number 10, which character says if music be the food of love, play on, that is Orsino, the Duke of Illyria in The Twelfth Night. So, Orsino, Duke of Illyria in Twelfth Night. So there we go. Those are the answers to round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you guys did well for the Shakespeare round. I see that Robert said Jessica was so excited for this round. That's awesome. Good to hear feedback from round themes that you guys are enjoying that. And again, if you do have any other round themes, feel free to throw them to and suggest them to us. We have come up with the schedule for the rest of June, but it doesn't mean we can't get anything up and ready for the schedule in July when that pops up. So, if you do have any round theme ideas, feel free to send them through as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys did well for the Shakespeare round. I'm going to move into round 2 now, guys. So, new sheet of paper. There we go. My volume just disappeared. My apologies, I must have not turned that on. My apologies, you just saw me doing some miming. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the mime I just did. Why does that always end up going into no volume? My apologies, that's alright guys. The click of the mic turning it on and off for some reason was turned off, even though I had it turned on in previous rounds. So hopefully all good. Sound is coming back, audio will be coming back once the video feed actually catches up. But yes, as I was mentioning, this is the multiple choice round. So round theme is now up here, questions will be down below, and then the options for the questions will be over here, okay? So that's how the multiple choice round is going to work. Again, apologies about the mic being switched off there. I didn't realize the little thing wasn't moving on the bar down there. That's alright, I've got to be more alert and pay attention to make sure it goes on when I turn into each round. That's okay, all is good. We are back, ladies and gents. You just enjoyed a mime show, I guess. That's what you got. You got a bit of miming as well as trivia. So yeah, actually, no. What am I doing? Before we do this, Risa, you're meant to be up here singing. I totally forgot to bring you up. Yep, she's just over there staring at me and being like, you forgot about me. What's happening? Why would I even do that? Ladies and gents, so what we're going to do, we're going to quickly put round 1 back up, just so you can see a little bit better. So round 1 back up, just for Risa to come back, just so like, you know, I was just sort of showing you how round 2 was going to work. But first, let's get Risa May up to do some singing for you guys. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Risa May!
Hello, guys! I thought I was totally gonna get skipped over, but that was okay, because this song was actually really... This song's really short anyways, so I figured, well, it's fine. If I got skipped over, I was just going to save this until the end, and then maybe do like a little bit of like a back-to-back song kind of thing. But it is Foreign Language Friday, so I have actually prepared 2 songs in foreign languages for you, and with headphones
Yeah, do you want me to get that?
tangled again.
Yeah, alright.
No, that's fine. I got it. But I actually have 2 songs prepared for you guys. The first song that I have prepared for you is it's from Coco. It's Remember Me in Spanish. Apologies if I pronounce things horribly. I'm gonna do my best. But the second song that I have for later is actually a request that I've had to sing from about 2 weeks back. But since I've sprained my shoulder, I haven't really been able to come back and sing that song because I wanted to save it for like a Foreign Language Friday, because some parts of the lyrics is in a foreign language. So I was just like, I'll hold off for a Friday, and then turns out that, you know, Well, Fridays later, now I'm finally able to sing to you guys.
Yay!
Yay! So I will stop yapping and start singing. Okay, let me see. So I think it's this one.
Yep.
Okay. Let me know what the audio is like, guys. Hoy me tengo que ir, mi amor, recuérdame. No llores, por favor. Te llevo en mi corazón y cerca me tendrás. A solas yo te cantaré, soñando en regresar. Recuérdame, aunque tengo que emigrar. Recuérdame, si mi guitarra oyes llorar, ella con su triste canto te acompañará hasta que en mis brazos estés. Thank you.
Woo!
See, really short, really sweet. Ah, I know, it's definitely one of my favorite songs.
Short and sweet. Just
Short
like
and
us,
sweet,
right?
yes, just like us. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Super quick, and now Jeremy can get back to his trivia programming, and I will be back again later.
I know what you're talking about. That was totally planned. I was
Totally,
just
totally
showing,
planned.
preparing the new people for round 2, and for them to digest that knowledge, they had enough time for Risa performing. Yep.
Yep. Alrighty,
Mm.
well, I'll let you guys get along. Thank you guys. I'll let you guys get along with it. Good luck for the rest of the night. I'll see you guys later.
Alrighty, one more time for Risa May, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, loving it that she's back, able to sing for you guys as well, and also just for us, and for me, because I love hearing her sing. I mean, I get to hear her rehearse, which is amazing, then I get to hear her perform. I literally I live with the singer, which is amazing. That's so cool. So, yeah, she's absolutely amazing, and I love what she does. So I'm glad and hope you guys do as well. So, without further ado, Stacey also says you're so pretty. I'm pretty sure that was for you,
thank
not for me,
you.
because it came up as I entered the screen. So I'm gonna say that was for you.
I am down to share that. You're
But-
pretty too.
Oh, okay, I'm
Don't
pretty as
worry,
well.
you're
Or maybe
pretty
she's
too.
talking about the backdrop, because as you were leaving, I was coming back in and she was talking about the backdrop. Again, it just wasn't for me. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't need to be called pretty. That's totally okay. Now let's make sure. Okay, the mic is fine. The background music is okay. Alright, we're great for number 2. There we go, ladies and gents. Now, as I was explaining a little bit earlier, hopefully you guys took in that explanation okay. So we'll bring question number 1 up just so you can see how it works. And just like that, question down below and then the possible answers on the side there. So you've got a 1 in 4 chance or a 25% chance in guessing if you actually don't know the answers. Now this one again, the theme is the name the show from the opening line of the opening number. So we're starting off with a pretty easy one, or at least I think easy. So this one is, how does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman? So that's the opening line to the opening number to which musical. And Risa's saying yes over there because she's a big fan.
Sorry, I couldn't contain myself.
Oh, Stacey says, let me rephrase, Marissa, so pretty. Yes, I figured that was the case. And then a close second would be the display we've got behind me, and I'll fall in somewhere like 6th. I don't know, maybe the layout gets a 4th. Who knows? But yes, I agree, Stacy. She is so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm also saying you're welcome from Stacy. I'm guessing that's what they're also saying. And Tyler and the rest of Team Stank over there. But yeah, so how does a bastard orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman, that's the opening line, the opening number, to which musical? Is it Chicago, Hamilton, Mamma Mia, or Guys and Dolls? Now, for this one, when you're submitting the answers, you can either put A, B, C, or D, or you can actually write down the answer. That is totally acceptable as well. Question number 2 now is this. Woke up today, feeling the way I always do. Is it from Cabaret, Annie, Hairspray, or Urinetown? Speaking of Urinetown, that was one of the very first musicals I ever saw. My ex-stepbrother, or maybe, I don't know, if we still count him as stepbrother, my dad's second wife's kid, but they're no longer together, so I don't know whether you still count it or not, performed in his high school musical, and it was Urinetown. That was the first one that I saw him performing. Very well done. Very cool. But I think my very, very first musical... Oh, Robert says, I don't know, Jeremy's a pretty man. Look at that, getting some love.
See?
Guys against girls right now. We got girls saying Marissa's pretty, guys saying I'm pretty. You know what? Everyone's pretty. We're all pretty. Just pretty all around. All around. Everybody pretty. You're pretty. No, you're pretty. Everybody gets a pretty. Pretty much.
Okay, Oprah.
What?
Okay, Oprah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was hoping the reference, at least somebody got that. But yes. I woke up today feeling the way I always do. Cabaret, Annie, Hairspray, Urinetown. Sorry, the first musical I think saw was to do with Dusty Springfield. Actually, because my dad was a huge fan. Or is a huge fan. And I remember we went for one of his birthdays, I believe. Years ago now. Years and years ago now. I mean, not so many years ago, because we're super young, still. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching. Question 3. Are you blind when you're born? Can you see in the dark? Is it from Evita, Cats, All Shook Up, or Carousel? Evita, Cats, All Shook Up, or Carousel? Which musical is that opening line, opening number from? That's what we want to know here. Clickety clicks if you guys can hear that, apologies. Just moving stuff around on the screen. But are you blind when you're born? Can you see in the dark? Evita, Cats, All Shook Up, or Carousel? Question number 4 now for the multiple choice. December 24th, 9 PM Eastern Standard Time is not what time it is right now. I don't think, anyway. That would be kind of cool if it was, and coincidental. But is it the opening line from the opening number of Rent, Fiddler on the Roof, Bright Star, or falsettos? All the musicals that I'm mentioning in these multiple choice options, have you seen all of them? People that are playing, are there some that we haven't seen yet? Me, for example, I probably haven't seen a lot of them, to be honest. I know of most of them. I've seen probably a half of the ones that I know, maybe less. No, I'm gonna say about 40%. And then there's a lot that I didn't even know of until I started doing this. So, again, I need to put a whole bunch of musicals to my viewing list. There's a lot I haven't seen. But December 24th, 9 PM Eastern Standard Time, Rent, Fiddler on the Roof, Bright Star, falsettos. Which one is this the opening line for? Question number 5. Good news! She's dead! That sounds horrible. Is it from Spring Awakening, Hello Dolly, Legally Blonde, or Wicked?
Damn it, I thought it was about...
What?
Damn it, I thought it was about Trump.
Wait!
Sorry.
We're not getting political
Okay.
over here, alright? Pipe down over there, pretty singer lady. Although I do kind of semi-agree. But no, we're not going into that. That's not what we're here for. We're here for trivia! Good news, she's dead! Is it Spring Awakening, Hello Dolly, Legally Blonde, or Wicked? Opening line, opening number. That's crazy. What an opening line. I also feel like it's kind of like the opening line to a game of Clue or Cluedo. Or a murder mystery, pretty much. Good news, she's dead. Now let's get into character and figure out how this is done. Like, that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like a murder mystery opening. Number 6 is this. Wrap your feet in Price and Son. Our work is tried and true. Is it from Kinky Boots, My Fair Lady, Finding Neverland, or Grease? Wrap your feet in Price and Son. Our work is tried and true. Kinky Boots, My Fair Lady, Finding Neverland, or Grease? Which one, which one, which one? Again, 1 in 4 chance to guess if you have no idea. That's the beauty of multiple choice. The answer is somewhere on the screen. You've just got to pick it. Unless you already know it, then you can just choose it already. Okay, question number 6. There. Hopefully you guys are going to do well in this round. If you know your musicals in your theatre. Number 7, look down, don't look 'em in the eye. Is it from Mary Poppins, West Side Story, Ragtime, or Gypsy? Risa reminded me when I read this question to her earlier that we saw a friend of ours perform this. I don't think that friend is watching, but if he or she is, then there you go, that's a hint. If you know that there was a musical that you performed out of one of these 4, and we came and watched you, that'll narrow it down. But no doubt if you're in that musical, you already know this line anyway, so it doesn't even matter that whether I'm saying as a hint that we came to see you. Because you were in the musical. You should know this. That'd be really awkward if you didn't. It's like, yeah, I performed in such and such a musical. I don't know what this line's from. It's like, were you even there? Were you present in the moment? What were you doing? Yes, Mary Poppins, West Side Story, Ragtime, or Gypsy. Opening line, opening number is look down, don't look 'em in the eye. Number 7 there. Number 8 now is this. Mama who bore me, mama who gave me. No way to handle things who made me so sad. Is it from A Streetcar Named Desire, Spring Awakening, Little Shop of Horrors, or Miss Saigon? Mama who bore me, mama who gave me. No way to handle things who made me so sad. A, B, C, or D, A Streetcar Named Desire, Spring Awakening, Little Shop of Horrors, or Miss Saigon? Which one do we think it is? Only 2 more to go for this multiple choice round. The next round is going to be a picture round. Picture rounds are fun as well. DJ Daniel Johnson, hello there, good sir. We are doing musicals and theatre, my good friend. If you wish to join, you totally can. There'll be a question repeat thing that pops up at the end of this round, so even if you've missed a few questions, you'll have the opportunity to read them and play catch up. So join in, buddy. Daniel Johnson there. Legend of a man. Yes, mama who bore me, mama who gave me, no way to handle things who made me so sad. Is it from A Streetcar Named Desire, Spring Awakening, Little Shop of Horrors, or Miss Saigon? Number 9 is just straightforward hello. Straightforward a hello. Now obviously the 4 options, it's in one of those. It might be the first opening line to an opening number for a couple of musicals, but in regards to the 4 that are up here, it's only one of these 4. It's either The King and I, A Chorus Line, Oklahoma, or The Book of Mormon. Ooh, somebody messaged me. Let me check that. I have a question check for number 7. I think that was an answer to. Let me double check that. No, number 7, the answer was up there. The answer was up there. So in regard to the person who messaged, double checking for question 7, the answer was up as an option to choose from. Yes, for number 9 though, hello, is it from The King and I, Chorus Line, Oklahoma, or Book of Mormon? And number 10 is, have you been writing those letters to yourself? Is that from The Sound of Music, Dear Evan Hansen, The Taming of the Shrew, or Godspell? Have you been writing those letters to yourself? The Sound of Music, Dear Evan Hansen, The Taming of the Shrew, or Godspell? Last time I did an actual musicals night was when I was doing this in Japan last year. And we had the entire theme night for musicals, but I got to have some audio rounds and stuff because it was just in a venue, so I was able to play music and was okay. I wouldn't have Facebook or any other people kicking up a fuss about it, so I have to be careful playing audio particular rounds. I'm trying to find a way to include them. Maybe just 10-second snippets and do an audio round for you, but it's been a bit tricky to try and not get in trouble with copyright stuff, and I want to try and do the right thing too. And obviously broadcasting live makes it a little bit trickier. So that is question number 10 there, which means question repeat time, and then we go into a break. So if you've got your answers already sorted, send them through to me now using the Facebook Messenger app, or fill out the Google form if you're going via that option. Otherwise, if you do need to go over the questions again, they're about to pop up on your screen, and then we're going to launch into a break. After the break, we'll come back with the answers to round 2 before moving on to round 3, which is a picture round. So get excited for that. But in the meantime, we will be back soon, guys. Enjoy. Ladies and gents, apologies. I hope you haven't ducked away from your screens, because I do have to make a correction. I had to double check a query that was sent through, and originally I thought that there wasn't a mistake, but there is. Question 7 doesn't have the answer up on the screen, so unfortunately, well, that means it's not up on the screen. So, pretty much everybody for question number 7, I'm going to give you a point because I messed that up, okay? So don't worry about question number 7. For reference, just in case you are wondering, it was this one here. So for question number 7, apologies. I didn't realize that I didn't put the right answer up on the screen. It was brought to my attention, so thank you to Stacy, who brought that to my attention. Yes, it unfortunately wasn't on the screen. For some reason, I thought it was Ragtime, but it is indeed Les Mis, or Les Miserables. So, there you go. What I'm going to do for that is that all of you get a point for number 7, okay? Everybody gets a point for number 7. That way, it's flat, even, and my mess up, so you all get a point for it, okay? So, we'll go back into the question repeats. When the number 7 one comes up, just ignore it, because obviously I had the wrong answer in there, okay? But again, apologies, and thanks for bringing it to my attention, Stace. Champion. Yeah, enjoy break.
closer. I should have kissed a little. Your hair was longer. I pulled away from it. Moved to the city over the Tappan Zee Bridge. You like the colors. I can't see anything. I'll be your coffee, I'll be your poster child. Walking like Jesus when all the stores are closed. You think of drowning out in your parents' pool. The water's freezing, it was September. I think I know you. I was here before the start of the storm. It's all around you, now you're coming back. Now you're coming back. You want that glimmer, I should have told you that. Now more than ever, the broken pieces fit. Scars and confetti, sawmill and Pontiac clips. I kept Valhalla, but I still want everything. I'll be your sweater, you be my wailing wall. Fighting like Gandhi, when all the lines are down. You dream of flying along the Zuyder's Zee. The sky was yellow, I still remember. Think I know you. I was here before the start of the storm. It's all around you, now you're coming back home. Now you're coming back. I think I know you. We were here before the start of the storm. It's all around.
Alrighty, and just like that, we are back, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed your break. Again, apologies for the mess up for question number 7, but you're going to get a point, so keep that in mind when you're going through the answers anyway. I know some of you actually submitted the correct answer for that. That just goes to show you guys are the musical and theatre kids here tuning in, so that's awesome. And congratulations for obviously, and thanks for picking that up for me as well. But yeah, so everyone will be getting a point for question number 7 anyway, so thank you for that. So let's go through the answers now to those questions, guys. So again, get your answer sheets in front of you so you can see what we're doing. And I'm going to bring them up, and here we go. Alright, so question number 1 was this. How does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman, what is at the opening line to? It is B, Hamilton. Hamilton is the musical for number 1. Number 2 is woke up today feeling the way I always do. That is the opening to C, Hairspray. C, Hairspray for number 2. Number 3, are you blind when you're born? Can you see in the dark? That answer is B, Cats. The musical Cats for number 3 there. Number 4 is this, December 24, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the opening to A, Rent. Rent is for question number 4. Number 5 now is Good News, She's Dead. That's the opening to D, Wicked. Wicked for number 5 there. Number 6 is Wrap Your Feet in Placid Sun, Our Work is Tried and True. That's the opening to A, Kinky Boots. Kinky Boots right there. Number 7, well, you know that one already. Look down, don't look him in the eye. It's not actually up there. Whoops, there. It is actually Les Mis. Well, Les Miserables is for number 7. Apologies again for that one. Number 8 now. Mama who bore me, mama who gave me, no way to handle things, who made me so sad. It is Spring Awakening. B, Spring Awakening. Number 9 now is Hello, not Adele. It is actually the Book of Mormon. The Book of Mormon from these 4 on this side here. Book of Mormon. And the last one for round 2 was number 10. Have you been writing those letters to yourself, that is for Dear Evan Hansen. Dear Evan Hansen. So B for number 10, Dear Evan Hansen. So there you go, guys. Those are the answers to round 2. So hopefully you guys did well with that one. Oh, we have a repeat for questions 2 and 5. I could do that for you, Rob. Man, really pushing space, the audio disappears again? It's because I keep slipping up on that. I gotta remember to click off screen. The way OBS works... Robert, you're not ruining everything. It's my fault for ruining it. Now, the way OBS works, whenever you click on something in the software, you can use... We've got space as, like, the thing to remove the text on the screen so that way it comes up with the next one. But it also will select the last thing you selected. So since last thing I selected with the mouse was to unmute the mic, it meant that that little unmute or mute button was still selected. So when I went to also erase the text on the screen, it went, ooh, let's mute you again, Jeremy, because that's how it works. No, that's not how it should work, OBS. Stop doing that to me. You have to make me keep clicking all over the place to make sure I'm not going to have that mute, unmute button selected. But yeah, so apologies about that. Did you actually get the answers to 2, 3, 4, 5, Rob, in all of that? Or was there no audio? If not, I'll do it all again. And Craig Woody Woodward, good to see you, mate. Whoops, that one's just an absolute mess there. There we go. There we go. See what happens? If I don't push spacebar, that's how they all look. They jumble up like that. Oh, there we go. Stacy got it. CBAD. CBAD. So 2, 3, 4, 5, CBAD. CBAD. There we go. That is great. And yes, lip read, Robert. That's what I should be doing. See, you're learning trivia and you're learning how to lip read. Thank you, Mr. Nelson. That is awesome. You guys can, by the end of it, I wouldn't have to even need to be talking. I can just sit there and just pretend the mic's muted and just start miming. And just mess with you guys. See how well you can read my lips. Just have to emphasize everything with my mouth. Wow, that looked crazy just staring at that on the screen. It actually looks like, what's his name from The Office? That's how he talks. He's really emphatic with moving his mouth. Kevin, that's it. That's the character's name. We just did The Office yesterday. I should have remembered that. But yes, alright, so since Robert's got all that, which is great, and nice one with the excluding the first letter from your names, is communicating with each other, guys. So, Obert and Tacey now is what you will be known as moving forward. Until we find those lost letters that were on the start of your names. Alright, so, without further ado, thank you very much, guys, for hanging in there. This has been a fun round, isn't it? Had a mistake in there, went mute, had to do question repeats, went mute again. This is great. Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. And it costs nothing. It's a little bit of fun, that's all it is. Alrighty, so, let's now, I'll bring them off the screen, so that way that's off the screen. Moving into round 3 now, which is all about the pitch around logos, musical logos this one's going to be. So I'm going to actually duck off to the side a little bit. Otherwise it's going to be on my face and you're going to be able to see me. It'll just look weird because it's just logos. They're not like animated with my face at all. And that'd be really hard to do anyway and probably creepy. So let's not even try and do that. But yes, round 3 is going to be a pitch around on musical logos. So in other words, I've removed the text from them. It's not going to be just like, boom, here's a musical logo with the text just written across the screen. No, that would be easy, guys. You just have to look and know how to read. No, I've removed the text. It's just going to be the logos. You need to tell me the musical based on the logo, alright? So, for example, I'm going to bring up the first one for you. It should be a relatively simple one. I'm going to bring up this one, and then you can tell me what you think it is. Well, not tell me. You're obviously going to write it down when you send me the answers, alright? So, here we go. Boom. Well, this one actually kind of works. Looks like I'm actually wearing a mask because my neck just connects up to it, but no, that just looks weird too. I'm gonna go over here hang out on this side. So this is the logo to what musical? A nice easy one to start it, guys. A nice easy one. I usually start off the picture round with an easy one so you guys get an idea of how it works. And then we start getting a little bit trickier as we progress through the round. So consider usually question 1's usually a warm-up to just sort of see how things work. Oh, I don't think I do that for confidence round. I usually just include them one or two random easier questions in there. They're not normally from the first. But yeah, name the musical theatre show based on this logo here, guys. It's pretty straightforward, so let's get the second one up now. Maybe I can just stay underneath and just have these weird eyes looking up at you guys. Is that not creepy if I just do that? Just like staring at you from down here, you can't see my mouth moving, but you can hear me talking, just eyes glaring. That's creepy. No, stop that, Jeremy. Stop that. Go back to your little corner. Number 2, this one. This logo here. Tell me the musical theatre show. Notice I kept the words of the musical on there, just so you know that it actually is a musical of some sort. But I removed the letters. And Brianna Baxter, welcome. We're in round 3's picture round for musical and theatre logos. You're going to tell me the musical or theatre show based on the logos. We're on number 2 at the moment. Feel free to join in. You've played before. You know how this works. You're a regular. So number 2, name the musical theatre or show from this logo here. Number 3 now is gonna be this one. Number 3, based off this logo, tell me the musical or theatre show. Number 3. And also during that last break, I went out and topped up my drink. I now have a whiskey ginger ale. Keeping with ginger from my ginger tea, now into ginger whiskey. It's Friday night, why not? And also I didn't have a 4 pints of beer in the fridge, so no one likes warm beer. So I wasn't going to drink a beer. Oh, I could have gone wine, actually. I didn't even think I got red wine as well. Best. Number 3 is that one. Number 4 now is this logo here. That furry little thing. Name the musical, theatre, or show. Sorry, musical show or theatre show. Picture around logos. Looks like one of those no smoking signs, except just different colours. So number 4 there. Then number 5 is this one. Oh, no, this one, it's the Mask of Zorro. It's the Z. Haha, no, it's not. I wouldn't give away the answer that easy, guys. But that could be a funny answer. This staircase looks like a Z. Mind you, the guy that looks like on the descending or ascending part of that Z, it looks like they could be dancing, but it could also be falling dramatically. Like, that could be a way to fall quite dramatically. Whereas the other person just looks like they're posing. Or spelling out a letter. That is funny. So number 5, halfway through the picture round, guys. Just like that. Very easy, very straightforward. Number 6 is this one. Legs for Days. That's not the name of the musical. I'm just describing the picture. Name of the musical based on this logo. And also, no, it's not Playbill. So 1, 2, 3 legs. Maybe it's only got 3 people in it. Or they're all the one person, and that person just has 3 legs. Who knows? Actually, you guys probably all do. Musical theatre people definitely should know. That's what this round's all about. Stuff that you guys are in. Hence why you're here. Number 6 there. Number 7 is this one. This one, it's something the Broadway musical. The logo there. It's a bit colourful, this one. Bright, colourful. It's got like some splotches on there. Kind of like that Splatoon game on Nintendo, whatever it's called. Splatoon, I think. Or Splat. Looks like a Nickelodeon logo. Number 7. Musical theatre or show. Tell me what it is based on the logo. And then we have number 8. Number 8. Number 8. This one here. Looks like this person's having a great time. Having a good time. Maybe they're getting married. It's like a wedding dress. Could pass as a wedding dress, maybe? Or maybe she's just covered in snow. Maybe it's winter. It's like a Winter Wonderland themed musical. These may or may not be correct hints. I'm just saying words. Name the musical theatre show based on that one there. Almost to the end, guys. And we got this one. Oh, it looks like that is like the kind of at the end. They're just like, boom. Thank you. Thank you for coming to watch us. Wait, where's my hat? There. Thank you. Very well dressed. Got some spotlights on them. So again, name the musical or theatre show based on this logo here. One more to go after this one, guys. Picture rounds, very easy. And again, the question repeats will have first 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10 as well for these ones too. Wasn't able to fit all these on the one, that would have been too small. So spacing them out 1 to 5, 6 to 10 allows them to be a little bit larger for you guys in case you need a second look at them. Then we have number 10. The final one is this one. What is it, guys? Well, now it's my shiny head just there. I'll stand up a little bit. So name the musical theatre show based on this logo here for question number 10. Number 10. Look at that one. That was a pretty easy round, wasn't it, guys? Well, I think it was. Then again, I already know most of the answers. And I say most, usually it's all, but as we found out, I put an incorrect answer in the previous round, so I can no longer say all answers. So I have to go with most. But yes, that's because I came up with the questions. It's always fun trying to look for questions and stuff for these nights. Get to learn random things. Alright, so ladies and gents, that means we're getting into question repeat time. So remember, they're going to be popping up on the screen again, 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10. And then we'll go into a break. So if you do need the question repeats, they'll be popping up momentarily. Otherwise, it is time for another break, which means you need to send through your answers once again to this round. So round 3 if you're using the Google form. Otherwise, screenshot if you're doing the Facebook Messenger option to get them to me as well, guys. So there we go. We'll go through the question repeats and then we'll go into a break before we come back with the answers to round 3. See you soon, guys.
closer. I should have kissed you then. Your hair was longer. I pulled away from it. Moved to the city over the Tappan Zee Bridge. You like the colors. I can't see anything. I'll be your coffee, I'll be your poster child. Walking like Jesus when all the stores are closed. You think of drowning out in your parents' pool. The water's freezing, it was September. I think I know you. I was here before the start of the storm. It's all around you, now you're coming back. Now you're coming back. You want that glimmer, I should have told you that. Now more than ever, the broken pieces fit. Scars and confetti, sawmill and Pontiac clips. I kept Valhalla, but I still want everything. I'll be your sweater.
Alright, ladies and gents, we are back, and I'm gonna start clicking way off that mic, away from that mic mute button actually, so that way when I push the spacebar, for example, nothing bad's gonna happen. Hopefully. Let's see, we'll do a test run. So I push spacebar. Mic is still on, that is great! Phew! Alright, so we're gonna go into these questions now and hopefully not mute myself. That's how we work here, guys. We are back. So we're gonna get to the answers to round 3. Thanks once again for sending all your answers through, whether it's through the Google form or the Facebook Messenger app. I appreciate that, and it's always good that they all come through correctly. And so otherwise I would have to message back and be like, hey guys, where are your answers at? But you guys are efficient tonight. I'm loving it. Efficient is great. So let's get on to the answers to round 3, guys. We had this one here. Name the musical for this logo. The first one was indeed The Lion King. The Lion King. I mean, that was a lion, so like, you know, come on, that should have been pretty easy, self-explanatory. Start off with an easy one there. And, ooh, we just had another team send through. That must mean there's an extra team name. Ooh, we don't have a team name from this person yet. I'm going to quickly ask them. And then they're going to reply with a team name, no doubt, which will be great. And then we'll go through and I'll announce that team name after we do these answers. So, question 1 is Lion King. Question 2 is this one. It is Beetlejuice, the musical. Beetlejuice, the musical. And I just realized the fan was on. My apologies for the audio there. But yeah, the fan was on. It was a little bit warm in here. But now it's off. Thank you, Risa, for doing that. Yeah. But yeah, so Beetlejuice for number 2. Number 3, this one here is indeed Miss Saigon. Miss Saigon for number 3, guys. For this one here, Miss Saigon. Number 4, this one that looks like a weird looking no smoking sign. That's because I edited it slightly. Edited it. Edited. That sounds weird when you say that. Edited it. That's a weird sentence. Because I made it look like that. But it is actually Avenue Q. Avenue Q for number 4 there. Number 5, it isn't the Mask of Zorro as I joked. It is actually West Side Story there. West Side Story for number 5. Number 6 with the 3 legs right there. They are actually 3 different people. It is Dreamgirls. Dreamgirls for number 6. Number 7, we had this one here, very colourful, very bright. That is indeed Hairspray. The Broadway musical is what it says for the logo. But yes, Hairspray is what we're looking for number 7. Number 8, this lady here, whether it's a wedding dress or she's just really deep in snow, it is actually Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. For number 8 there. Number 9 is this one here with a whole bunch of boys. That would be actually the Jersey Boys. The Jersey Boys. Number 9. And the last one here is number 10. This guy here jumping up with it looks like a newspaper in his hand. Well, it is the Newsies. The Newsies. And I believe there's a show about these guys at Universal. I believe in at least Hollywood, right?
Disneyland.
Huh?
Disneyland.
Oh, Disneyland, not Universal. Wrong park. Whoops. That's because I worked at Universal, and I knew a friend that worked and did this show, who I met at Universal, but no, he also went and then worked at Disney. So sorry, it's at Disney, not Universal. My mistake. But yes, Newsies. Newsies is number 10 there. So there we go, guys. That is the logos round, pictures logos round. So those are the answers there. Hopefully you guys did well. I didn't mute myself again, did I? No, the noise is still coming through. We've got Team Just Me tonight is also joining us as well. See, they joined in for round 3. They can join in at any time. We encourage joining in at any time, especially when you go into the last round, because there's always big points up for grabs. Now, for those who have never played before and don't know what I mean, well, let's bring up round 4's screen so I can do a little bit of quick explanation for those who are playing for the first time to understand what I mean. Round 4 is a little bit different. It's 10 random questions. Now, this is in regards to musicals, musical theatre, or theatre and musicals, but it'll be from anything and everything revolving around that, alright? So they're random questions, they're not themed like the previous 3 rounds. Now when you put your answers down from 1 to 10, oh, Brianna wants the answers for 1 and 3. I can quickly do that for you, Brianna. It was Lion King for 1, Beetlejuice for 2, and Miss Saigon for 3. So Lion King, Beetlejuice, Miss Saigon. Lion King, Beetlejuice, Miss Saigon. And that is for Brianna on the Facebook chat there, so hopefully you got that. Now, in regards to the confidence round, it is 10 random questions, so when you put down all your answers, you're then going to rank your answers 10 to 1. 10 being the most confident, to 1 being the least confident. The reason why you're going to be ranking your answers is that, depending on which answers you actually get correct, you'll get that rank score as the amount of points for that correct answer. So say for whatever you put for answer number 3, if you put, say, an 8 next to that as your rank number, and it's correct, you get 8 points just for that answer alone. Now, you can't use the same rank number more than once, so once you've used, say, a 10 for a really confident answer, the next highest you have to use is a 9. Then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So all those numbers from 10 to 1, a possible 55 points you can get just in this round alone if you get everything correct. Now, same applies to previous rounds. You don't lose points for incorrect answers. So if you have a rank answer next to something and it's incorrect, you don't deduct points. You only get points for correct answers, okay? So it is a big point scoring round, hence it's a little bit trickier than previous rounds because there's not any set theme as such. It's not narrowed down as much. It's a little more open, which means there's more random questions involved. And the same applies. Don't put answers in the comments. Use a pen and paper if you're writing it down to take the screenshot to me. Otherwise, and also at the end of each round, send the answers to me, whether it's again through the Facebook Messenger app or the Google Form sheet. And also, guys, remember, we're not doing tips and donations to Risa and myself tonight. We're doing it to the Black Lives Matter movement here. That we've included 3 links over here next to this honey jar that we've normally got down here. We've actually put a couple of ones in there depending on where you're viewing this from. We've got one for the US, one for Australia, and one which is a YouTube link. Now, the reason why we've included the YouTube link, the 2 above that are ways that you can actually find out, we'll do a little bit more study and learn a bit more about what's going on and how you can contribute, but also where you can actually donate to different causes and to help them out depending on which country you're in. So obviously this one at the top's for the US, the second one's for Australia. Now, for those who may be a little bit tight for money but still want to try and do something to help out, this YouTube link is actually a video where all the proceeds from the ads that happen in that video go towards and are contributed to the different causes mentioned in the actual YouTube video, which is all to do with Black Lives Matter and that movement. So all you need to do is literally just open the YouTube link, watch it, you get a bit of an education about it and learn a little bit more. Let the ads play through. Disable your ad blocker and all the rest of it, because when the ads play, that means they get revenue so they can put money towards the cause and help it and go further. And then once you've done watching it, you can literally just repeat it or do it again, put it on mute, and then just go do something else and literally just let it play. So once you've already seen it, watched it, just put it on loop, play it again. You can literally go and play a game, go cook food, hang out with housemates or family, play a game, whatever you need to do. And that is just a little thing that you can do to help contribute. So that's what we're doing. We're not doing tips and donations. For us, we want it all to go to here, okay? So that's what we want it, guys. So hopefully you guys can help out in any way that you can. And we thank you in advance. You guys are awesome. You already know that. So thank you. Alright, with that in mind, let's boom, launch into question 1 for the final round, the confidence round. It is this. Question 1. Which composer and lyricist penned the music for Into the Woods, Follies, and Company? Which composer and lyricist penned the music for Into the Woods, Follies, and Company? You know what, I'm going to turn on a little bit of background music, just so there's a little bit of ambient noise in the back. Not much, but just a little bit. Again, this is all copyright-free music that I have, and it just plays a little bit quietly in the background, which is cool. Just so it's not like deadpan silence when I stop talking. But yeah, question number 1. Which composer and lyricist penned the music for Into the Woods, Follies, and Company? Question number 2 is this. When an actor moves up stage, are they moving closer or further away from the audience? There you go, 50-50 question in the confidence round. I'm being a little bit generous. When an actor moves up stage, are they moving closer or further away from the audience? There you go, theatre geeks, theatre peeps. I don't mean that offensively, just little theatre geeks. If you know a lot about games, I'll call you a game geek. If you know a lot about alcohol, I'll call you an alcohol geek. The term of love. When an actor moves up stage, are they moving closer or further away from the audience? 50-50 right here. Look at that. Don't remember, you didn't rank your answers until the end. Save those rank numbers until you've got all your answers down and you know what all the questions are first. Because you may not want to use your big 10 for something early. You may want to save it. Question number 3 is this. Audra McDonald won her first Tony Award for playing which role? Audra McDonald won her first Tony Award for playing which role? Audra McDonald. Maybe related to Old MacDonald. She was on a farm. No. No. Oh, Ronald McDonald. Maccas. Maccadees. There's my Australian. Coming out. We call McDonald's Maccas, for those who don't know. Or Maccadees. Yes, that's what we do. We shorten things in Australia. No pun intended. Coming from a guy who actually is short. Not everyone in there is like me. Of course they're not. I'm unique. Right, babe?
Sure.
Yep, just a random, very monotone shore over there. Thanks, pretty one.
You're welcome. Handsome one.
Oh, we get a handsome one. Again, there was a pause before she introduced that. There we go.
Sorry, I'm playing Animal Crossing. Important.
Ah, of course it is. There we go. She's playing Animal Crossing, guys. We've lost her. We've lost her. Don't worry, she'll be back to sing. She'll be back to sing. That's when she'll perk up again. But in the meantime, she's on Animal Crossing, which means she's pretty much unavailable. It's number 3. Audra McDonald won her first Tony Award playing which role? Number 4. The Phantom's mask in Phantom of the Opera covers which side of his face? Ooh. Another 50-50 question. Look at that, Jeremy. Why are you being so kind? Well, why not? I like being nice. But I also saw this and I kind of went, wait. It really made you think. It's kind of like a really interesting detail that you may not think twice about until asked. So, I'm asking. The Phantom's mask in the Phantom of the Opera covers which side of his face? Everybody's like, oh, but is it like, You'll find out when we go through the answers, guys, if you don't know. Oh, but then again, have a guess. You've literally got left side or right side. Question number 5. Who starred as Nathan Detroit in the film version of Guys and Dolls? Who starred as Nathan Detroit in the film version of Guys and Dolls? That's good stuff. who starred as Nathan Detroit in the film version of Guys and Dolls. And remember guys, we're back to our original trivia schedule as of next week. I know we didn't do the Tuesday/Wednesday this week. We bumped it up to yesterday, so we've done back-to-back this week, but we'll be back to normal schedule following next week. So it'll be on the Tuesday/Wednesday, depending on where you're viewing it from, and then again on the Friday/Saturday, just like this one is currently right now. And I believe the Tuesday's one is the animation sensation one, which is all going to be about cartoons, animations, anything animated. So anime, animations, cartoons, anything like that involved is going to be that particular theme. I think it's animation sensation. I haven't looked at the schedule for a while. I did post on my Facebook feed the schedule for June, so you guys can refer back to that, and that'll also let you know. Alright, question number 6 now. What type of school did Frenchy drop out of in Greece? What type of school did Frenchy drop out of in Greece? I performed Greece in grade 3 for a school concert. And I had a cool leather jacket, and it's when I had hair, and I had it all slicked back with a whole bunch of hair gel. I had to do like cool dancing and stuff. There was a dance scene. I think I did maybe a handstand in that one. Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember now. I'll have to see if I can look back. Mum, if you're watching, you'd have the video probably somewhere of it. I don't know if you have photos, like that weird baby photo you showed me. Well, not baby photo, but year 8 photo you showed me with my horrible haircut choice in year 8. But I'm pretty sure that'd be the year 3 concert of Grease Lightning that I did. You'd have to confirm whether I did some sort of cartwheel or flip of some sort. When I was in, there was a dance scene. I just remember a dance scene. I was in a jacket, slick hair. Not anymore. Not anymore, Jeremy. But yes, what type of school did Frenchy drop out of in Greece? Number 7. What character is also referred to as the Demon Barber? Or Barber. What character is also referred to as the Demon Barber? Not like Baba the elephant.
Oh, I love Babar.
Right? I remember that guy. I don't think I really watched that as a kid, though. I just knew of it. But I think it came out maybe after I was sort of too old for it, but I knew of it. Baba the elephant. Alrighty, not many left, guys. You'll be ranking your answers soon. Question number 8. Avenue Q. Was it a book, a movie, or a musical first? Was it a book, a movie, or a musical first? If I do another musical and musical and theatre theme night, I think I'm actually going to have a round themed based on this. Either a book, musical, or movie first. Maybe like a multiple choice question. Sorry, multiple choice question round. And it'll just be a list of musicals, and it'll be, was it a book, a movie, or a musical first? But for now, it's a question, just in this particular round. Question number 8. Only 2 more to go after this, guys. Again, question repeats will pop up again at the end of this round. So if you missed something, do not stress. We got you covered. Question number 9 is this. Match the play to the playwright. Othello equals what? Or tell me the playwright from this play. Othello. Playwright is who? Playwright is who? Rock Ultra on Twitch. Welcome. We're doing a trivia at home, or Trivs at home. And what it is, it's live trivia that we do twice a week. All you need is a pen and paper wherever you're viewing this from, and you just write down the corresponding answers to the questions that pop up on the screen here. They'll be popping up down here, and I'll also be saying them. And then what you do is you'll be sending me the answers to me using the Google Doc form at the end of each round. There's a break between each round as well, so that way you can like relax and stock up on maybe drinks or snacks or look at something else. But yeah, it's a trivia game night. That's what we're doing. But we're nearing the end of this one. it is the final round. You can kind of just hang around and see how it works and how we finish things off, and then we'll be back doing this on Tuesdays and Fridays. So twice a week we do this. So hopefully if it's something you're interested in, feel free to, hang around, get involved, interact with us. And we do this on Tuesdays and Fridays. But for this one, it's match the play to the playwright, Othello, and it equals who's the playwright. And then the final question of the night is this. What is the term for a scene or speech following the end of the main action of the play? What is the term for a scene or speech following the end of the main action of the play? Now, also in these trivia nights, Rock Ultra, we've also got descriptions on the side to help you with how it all works. Oh, it's nearly 5 a.m. You're in the UK. Mate, you are keen. Thanks for tuning in at this late. You're either getting up just now, or you're staying up and you haven't gone to bed yet. But there you go. You are keen. Good person. Nice work. The UK is lovely. I've been there many years ago. Love the place. Hopefully you're staying safe and healthy. But we are in California, so it's the evening here. So technically it's a Saturday for you. So I think, you guys are ahead of us. So obviously it would be Wednesdays and Saturdays for you over there in the UK. Alright, so that is the last question for this round. So question repeats are going to pop up on the screen now. So again, it'll be 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10 for about 30 to 45 seconds each. And then we're going to go into our last break. And then what's going to happen is when we come back, we'll go through the answers to this round. And then once that's done, I'm going to need all of you guys who have been submitting your answers, all the teams out there that have been playing, tally up all your scores and send me a final score, whether it's through the Facebook Messenger if you're doing the picture screenshot option, or if you're using the Google form. There's a section on the form to select under the round section, submitting final score, and then you just tell me the final score and submit the form, and then that means I've got that. And then while I'm double checking all that to make sure all the math adds up, Risa May is going to be here one more time performing another song for you all before we find out who's going home with some prizes. And Rock Ultra says not going to bed yet. He's all healthy, which is great, and it is Saturday now. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are healthy. That is really good to hear. And good on you for staying up this late. Hopefully, whatever, it is a Friday night, I guess. Well, Saturday morning now for you. So, enjoy your weekend. Look after yourself. And if you're interested in some trivia, these are the times that we'll be doing it at. So, apologies, it is a little bit late. But we're trying to cater to as much as we can. But if it is something you're interested in for a little late night fun stuff, then by all means, join in, good sir. Or madam. But yes, alright, so I'm going to bring the question repeats now, and then we're going to go into a break. So, we'll be back soon, guys. Enjoy.
closer. I should have kissed your lip. Your hair was longer. I pulled away from it. Moved to the city. Over the Tappanzee Bridge. You like the colors. I can't see anything. I'll be your coffee, I'll be your poster child. Walking like Jesus when all the stores are closed. You think of drowning out in your parents' pool. The water's freezing, it was September. I think I know you. I was here before the start of the storm. It's all around you, now you're coming back. Now you're coming back. You want that glimmer, I should have told you then. Now more than ever, the broken pieces fit. Scars and confetti, sawmill and Pontiac clips. I kept Valhalla, but I still want everything. I'll be your sweater, you be my wailing wall. Fighting like Gandhi, when all the lines are down. You dream of flying along the Zuiderzee. The sky was yellow, I still.
Alrighty, guys, and just like that, Mike is back. We are good. No auto mute when I push the space, which is great. Fantastic, guys. Well, hopefully the answers that you have submitted are going to be correct because big points up for this round. So, let's see how you all did. Bringing up the questions and going through the answers for you now is a little bit like this. Oh, wait a minute. There is actually a team I haven't got answers from yet. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. There is a team that hasn't submitted. I believe Team Stank. We are waiting on your answers to come on through, please. So before I go through the answers... Oh, wait. I have it. They have sent it. Fantastic. We can get right into it now. All right. I almost went ahead without them. No, I'm kidding. I was just making them feel a little bit worried and be like, oh my god, he's starting quick. We got to submit the answers. No, I'm sorry. That's all good, guys. I was going to wait for you. I would have just sat there and just been like, admire the cool little pretty stars and things happening behind me while we wait. Get mesmerized and take a trip to space or wherever it is that we're going right now. But yes, no, it's all good, guys. All good. Now that we got all the answers sent through, it's fantastic. So I can now bring up the answers and go through them all with you. So question number 1 was, which composer and lyricist penned the music for Into the Woods, Follies, and Company? And that would be Stephen Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim was the composer and lyricist for question number 1. Question number 2 is, when an actor moves upstage, are they moving closer or further away from the audience? That would be further away from the audience. So upstage for an actor is moving further away from the audience. So there you go. In case you didn't know that, now you do. See, beautiful thing about these trivia notes is you'll take at least one little bit of random knowledge home with you, and somewhere down the line, later in life, you're going to be like, hey, I know this really cool fact from this really cool, handsome dude on trivia via Twitch or Facebook or Mixer or YouTube, depending on where you're watching it from. He's got this chick that sings so well with him. She's actually even better than he is.
No.
Well, just all round, really. But yes, she says no over there. What is you feeling this pressure, getting all like humble over there? She's amazing. But yes, alright, let's move on. Stop boasting about yourself, German. Anyway, you're gonna learn cool fun facts is what I was getting at. Audra McDonald won her first Tony Award for playing which role? That would be Carrie Piperidge, and that was in Snow in Carousel. So Carrie Piperidge in Snow in Carousel for number 3 there. Number 4, the Phantom's mask in Phantom of the Opera covers which side of the face? Is it the left or the right? Do we know? Here's hoping we know. It is the right side. The right side of the face. Hopefully you guys knew that one. If not, again, really easy random fact to know. Maybe you'll be out at a party with some friends and boom, drop some knowledge on them. Or you need an icebreaker. Maybe you're going out on a date with someone and you need to just have that icebreaker. Ask them that. Boom. Icebreaker right there. You're welcome. It's totally fine. I don't mind. But number 5, who starred as Nathan Detroit in the film version of Guys and Dolls? That was Walter Matthau. Walter Matthau for number 5 there. Number 6, what type of school did Frenchy drop out of in Greece? That would be beauty school. Beauty school is what she dropped out of in Greece. Number 7, what character is also referred to as the Demon Barber? The Demon Barber is Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd. I remember seeing that. My first seeing of that at all was actually the film with Johnny Depp. And just a huge Johnny Depp fan, so I loved it. It was amazing. But I haven't actually seen a live musical version of that show. But number 8, Ebony Q, was it a book, a movie, or a musical first? It was a musical first. It was a musical before it was any of the other two. So there you go, musical first. And it may be an idea for a round that I will do when I come back and do another musical themed night later down the track. Because musical themed nights are fun. Everybody loves show business, right? That's what we love to go out and see, is entertainment. And we love being entertained. It's what we do as humans. We love entertainment. It's great fun. And a lot of people in here are actually entertainers, as we are here. So there we go. Number 9, match the play to the playwright, Othello. Othello is actually William Shakespeare. The playwright is William Shakespeare. And I put that in there just because we had a Shakespeare round earlier, so that way we could have a little bit of another reference to Shakespeare once again. William Shakespeare for number 9. And final question was this. What is the term for a scene or speech following the end of the main action of the play? It is called the epilogue. The epilogue is the term for a scene or speech following the end of a main action of the play. So epilogue for number 10. Epilogue. So now that you've got all the answers, guys, go through and tally up your scores. So from this round and the previous rounds as well, add them all together and send me the sum total. And yes, Rock Ultra, good old William indeed. Good old William Shakespeare indeed. We did have a Shakespeare round earlier on. But actually, the video, I think, stays up on Twitch afterwards. So when you wake up tomorrow, or today again for you, because you're sleeping for the same day, you can go back and actually see what the Shakespeare round was like and give it a try. I've actually had people come back to these streams after they've been live and actually play the trivia for themselves later. So that's the beautiful thing about these. They stay up for a while afterwards. You can go back and revisit them and try your knowledge in case you missed some of them. So yeah, you can give that a crack if you like. But yeah, so tally up all your answer totals with your score totals. Send it through to me. Question 5, Rob says over in... Oh, okay, you figured it out? Yes, question 5 was Walter Matthau. Question 5 was the who starred as Nathan Detroit in the film version. So yes, it was Walter Matthau, the actor who starred as that. So, you're all good, Rob, in the Facebook chat on that side of the video things. Should be all good. Walter Matthau. That is indeed the answer. So, you should be good. And, okay, so, send your total answer numbers through and all the rest of it. I'm going to go and double check everything based on what you've all sent me. While that's happening, the moment you've all been waiting for once again is Risa May's going to come back up here and sing another banger for you all. So get excited, turn the volume up, and yeah, feel free to dance or sing along to this one because it's going to be a great one. So here we go, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that. Julie Ratellich just joined. Perfect timing. My mother joined as I'm leaving. I'm about to literally leave, and my mom suddenly decides to join. Yeah, we see
she
where...
knows I'm about
Yeah,
to
she knows
come
you're
in.
about to sing. She don't care about
Hi,
me.
Mom Julie.
Yeah, she just wants to see Risa. She don't even care about me. It's alright, Mom. Love you too. But yes, Risa May, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Hello, I am back again. Nice of you to join us, Mom Julie, right after Jeremy leaves. Ooh,
she's
nice.
got a cape.
Very nice.
Oh,
I love cape.
Miss
I miss
Cape.
cape.
Man, my
But it
little
must be
holiday
really
house.
cold right now, right? Because I think it's winter in Australia.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I'm
you're right. We're heading into
Yeah.
winter. It is cold.
Yeah. It must be pretty cold out there. So probably not very good for like beach days and actually going out into the water. But yeah, so
Oh,
this...
hang on. Before you begin, I have another
I'm just kidding.
answer rebuttal. No, she's
Oh,
not kidding. She's
okay.
just temporary on hold. Apparently, Frank Sinatra played Nathan Detroit in the Guys and Dolls film, and Walter Matthau was the original on Broadway. So, if you had either of those answers for Walter Matthau or Frank Sinatra, you get points for that question. That was, I believe, question 5 for the Guys and Dolls film one. So, if you had Frank Sinatra or Walter Matthau, either of those answers, you get points, okay? So there you go. And again, thank you, Team Stank. You guys, seriously, musical trivia questions. If you weren't actually able to play, I would run all these questions by you, but then that means you'd know all the answers, and that would be unfair for everyone else.
Yeah, you
But
guys are
seriously,
on fire tonight.
you guys are on fire, as always. Good
Awesome.
work. Thank you.
Yeah, so anyways, let me go ahead and, oh yeah, I'll throw these headphones in so I can actually hear the song. And so this song that I will be performing now is actually a song that we have requested, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, but because I sprained my shoulder, I wasn't able to come back here and sing for you guys. And then I wanted to hold off for a Friday to sing the song because there's a little bit of foreign language involved in it. So this is the first Friday that I'm back. Shoulder is better. Getting better. It's getting there. It's taken a little bit of time though. So yeah. Oh, it's raining in the UK.
I'm helping with daily massages, so that's why it's getting better.
He
it's
is
the massages from this guy. This guy.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course.
So let me see if I turn that music off. No, I didn't.
I'm just trying to give Mum
So
some
I'm just gonna
viewership so
turn-
she sees me too.
Okay. So this next song is The Prayer, and my mom requested that. So I'll go ahead and...
Actually, Mum Julie, well, my mum, your Mum Julie, you call her, she'll love this too.
Oh, great. Perfect. All right, well, I'll just go ahead and start then. Again, let me know what the audio is like, if it's too low or if it's too loud. And then I can change that. I pray you'll be alright, and watch us where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. La luce que tú hai nel cuore resterà a ricordarci che they all will be safe. En la fe de que hay acceso y no siento que quizá Thank you. Thank you, Rock Ultra. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot to me.
Just in time as well on Facebook.
Hey, Pigeons. Hey, what's up? It's been a hell of a long time. Yeah.
Sashiburi.
I know, mecha hisashiburi.
Nah. We always say that to our Japan-known friends.
Yes. But yeah, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And Mom, that was for you. You requested that from me, and I have delivered, finally, maybe about 2 weeks late, but I got there. And for the rest of you guys, remember, I actually do song requests, so if you would like for me to attempt a song, or if you'd like to hear me sing in a foreign language, go ahead and give me a suggestion of the foreign language you'd like to hear, or any specific songs. I am more than happy to learn that for you guys. It keeps me challenged, and yeah, and I love expanding my songbook anyways, so it's pretty awesome. I want to say Italian. Yes, it is Italian. It is Italian. Yes.
It is.
Sorry, I had to second guess myself.
No, it is.
But yeah, it is Italian. So that's that, and I am here again every Tuesday and Friday when Jeremy does his thing. And yeah, I'll be here singing for you guys next week as well. So yeah, if you guys have any requests, drop it in the comments below. And I think Jeremy might be ready with the scores. Yeah? Alrighty. Well, cool. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for playing, and thank you guys for sticking around. So I will see you guys next week. Love y'all.
Amazing, guys. Wasn't that worth hanging around for? I mean, who even cares who won the trivia? You know what? Don't even worry about it. It was just that. You know, we're done. That's it. You know, finish. Who cares? Who does it? No, I'm kidding. We have trivia still to go as well, guys. We have winners here that we need to announce, because you guys have been here the entire time. You've worked hard, or you've just known stuff because you guys are all geniuses and I like that. But yes, Reese and May, absolutely amazing. And I saw when I put that song into this software program, I thought, oh my god, she's singing this song. I love this song. So I was really excited for it too. So super. I love the fact that she gets in here and performs during these trivia nights as well. It gives us both something to do and also look forward to with hosting these nights. So we love that you guys come in and get involved in it. We love that it's expanding and getting out there to more people. So yeah, if you know others that would really enjoy this, by all means share it. Whether it's Reese's performance, the trivia, different trivia themes and ideas, get them involved, let them know. I'll do this on Facebook Live, and it's always public. I'm also doing it on Twitch, my YouTube channel, and now Mixer. Just because of the way the multi-streaming thing I'm using, I needed a fourth platform to use so the chat overlay would work a little bit better. So we'll see how well that works with Mixer. But hey, it's just another platform to put it on. But yeah, so it's all been going really well. And if you know people who use those platforms to view things, by all means, let them know. This is what goes on. We do it twice a week at the moment, and it's been really, really great. So we really thank you guys for hanging around and being involved while this has been happening. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging around and just being here. It's awesome. Alright, so without further ado, guys, let's get into the final scores for tonight's trivia so you guys can go and enjoy the rest of your weekend, because that's what you want to do, right? But yes, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Reading in from the bottom to the top, as always, we have Team Goop on 17 points. Congratulations, and once again, thank you for you guys to playing. Then we have Team Sing It, came in the second last place on 23 points. Nicely done. Then we had Two Trivia on Not Too Trivia, was on 34 points. And I'm assuming all those comments, by the way, are still in reference to Risa, so that's fine. The whole "you are awesome" and "hope you had a great evening, you need to apply for America's or Australia's Got Talent." I agree, I should. No, not really. It should be for Marissa, definitely. She needs to apply for those things because she's amazing. Oh, did we have a category selection here? I'd like to see. Oh, we do. I'd like to see a Don Knotts and Abbott and Costello comedy film category. Mr. Nelson, I will put that into my list. Thank you for that one, sir. That is awesome. And if you guys have any other trivia theme ideas, let us know in the comments as well, along with the song requests for Risa May. So, trivia themes, song requests, drop them in the comments or shoot us a private message as well, and we can add that to our list. So we always appreciate any requests that you guys bring in. So yes, moving on through to Trivia or Not to Trivia was on 34 points. Congratulations to them. Then we had Just Me Tonight, who did quite well for coming in a little bit late on 41 points, just outside of third place for someone who came in late. So nice work, Just Me Tonight. Then we have Team Pigeon and Penguin, a regular team here on 51 points. You're in third place, so congratulations. That entitles you to a prize. Well done. And then, ladies and gents, second and first, it is close. It is close. There is only 4 points difference. Only 4 points. Who has got it? Drum roll. In the second place on 80 points is Team Stank, which means escapees from Stafford upon Avon are in first place on 84 points. So congratulations to both of those teams. Mind you, both regular teams and all amazing people. So congratulations, you guys. Pleasure as always to have you here, and thank you everyone who tuned in. The new players that we had on like Twitch and Facebook and stuff, and the regulars. You're all awesome. You're all amazing. We were definitely awesome and amazing, and I definitely know Risa was at least. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have yourselves a safe and wonderful weekend. But before you go, remember to donate to these links below if you can. It's for a really good cause. It's for what's going on in the world at the moment with the whole racism and Black Lives Matter thing. It's really important. You can study up and learn a little bit about it and just contribute in whatever way you can. If you can donate some money and to put something toward the cause, that's great. Use the links there. Otherwise, if you can't afford it monetarily wise, use the YouTube link and just let it play. Let it play in the background, and that's as simple as that. It's just a tiny thing, and it'll mean a lot to those who need it. So, thank you very much, ladies and gents. You've been awesome. We've been awesome. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week for Trivs at Home. Back to the regular schedule. I'll be posting about which the themes are as well. The June schedule will also be up as well. So have a safe and wonderful weekend. We love you guys. Take care. Be safe.
See